Are you working now, bitch? All right. Let me delete this. Okay. All right. We should be good now. That was annoying. All right. One Punch Man chapters 213 to 218. You know what I mean? We got some shit to cover. I was informed that I should hold off on reacting to One Punch Man up until this point. So, you know me, I like to listen to my advisors. You know what I mean? So that's what I did. We held the fort down, and now we here. I don't know when the last reaction was. Had to be like at least 2 months ago, I feel. But yeah, last place we left off was with Sweet Mask. Um, basically telling me, and yes, I mean me specifically because one and Murata did this despite me and only me. He basically said, "Yeah, I'm not ass," and I was like, "Fuck." Which, honestly, it don't really disturb me. I want characters to be better. I don't want to not like characters. So, you know, him having this, uh, what would I call this? It's not really a recontextual. Yeah, we're recontextualizing his character. With the whole like, with even like his vanity, you know, being a handsomely sweet mask, even that's being recontextualized because that has a purpose and why he does that, you know, to not only distance himself from the monster that he is or is trying not to be, but also to be viable to the public because of the hero he used to be and whatnot. So yeah, very interesting character direction for Sweet Mask. I don't know where we're going to get from it, but we got a couple chapters to get into, and that's the plan. What's good, Ferds? What's good, Trayvon? Pretty Boy Gang. I heard the next episode of season 3 is going to be well animated, but I have doubt. Who you heard that from? Because I know the director didn't tell you that shit. The director out there, the director hiding in the motherfucking attic like he goddamn Anne Frank. That nigga is out of Dodge, bro. That nigga went completely dark on social medias. He said, y'all not gonna do me like that. Which is sad on a serious note, just because you hate to see people attack the creative team when it comes to things like this, because it's not always their fault when stuff like this happens. I think there's a lot of different factors of why One Punch Man season 3 isn't up to par of the quality of season 1. And a lot of things I'm not privy to. Like, we could speculate. You could talk about the budget. You could talk about, I don't know, the time that they had. The studio choice in of itself. Because JC Staff isn't really built for One Punch Man. I think everybody kind of side-eyed it when we heard it. But, oh yeah, it's sad to see stuff like that. But That's how the world is. Reddit said they hired some freelancers. Could just be rumors. Mm. We shall see. We shall see, won't we? If they put them tired ass filters over my, listen, man. Listen. Did I skim the episode last week? Cause shouldn't they get to the Rover stuff now? I mean, I would love for the Rover fight to be great because anybody that's watched me um for a minute knows how much I love Rover. So I would love for that fight to be gas, but so far what we've been seeing, I won't really even say it's ass, it's just been subpar. Hello, Sky. So let me redirect y'all to the manga screen. So this is something new that I'm doing. Cause I know it's jarring for a lot of people that watch me or that are not used to me, or maybe watching me for the first time. I usually do not like to show any manga panels at all whatsoever. But I figure if I have it at least this small, I shouldn't really get in trouble. If I do, it's just one video, it's one strike. Like it. But this is what I'm gonna do so y'all can kind of follow along. I actually had to re-edit this because this is not as big as it should be. Give me a second. Crop left. Yeah, it's not big. Fuck. Yeah, why is it? Hold on. Maybe it's because I didn't have it in full screen. No, that's not the reason why. Is it just this panel? No. It's not. Yeah, that's weird. Hold on. Let's do 600? 650? 700? Okay. Let's do 400 or 20. That's good enough. That's good enough. Yeah, Rover and Showerhead fight next episode. I like how you highlighted Showerhead. Like that's the premiere one. Ah, yeah, fuck Showerhead. Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to I'm trying to make this kind of transparent to help myself. I think I had to put that in. Yeah, I had to put this filter on it. Where is it at? Color correction? Image mask. Let's try that. No, that's not it. Color correction. Yes, this is it. Okay, so let's make that like, yeah, that'll work. That'll work. All right. Can't really. Oh shit. Why did it mute me? Yeah, why did it mute me? That's weird. I was saying, it's going to be cropped to the left for y'all. Y'all just gonna have to deal with that. I'm just gonna have to deal with that because if I make it bigger, it's going to be covering too much of the screen, and either I'm going to have to make this more, I'm gonna have to make it smaller, or I'm gonna have to just keep the crop. Wait, you still can't hear me? Hello, 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 hello. No, you should be able to hear me now. Refresh. Let me check myself. All right. All right. 213 public Kabuki on the cover. Let me say that. All right. As always, shout outs to the translation teams, translators, redrawers, cleaners, typesetters, you know what I mean? Unsung heroes of the One Punch Man and manga community. Appreciate y'all, boys. Let's do this. Wait, why do I feel like... I feel like my shit too big now. Pause. Oh, yeah, that's why. Okay, that's why. Yeah, this is much better. This is much better. Okay, so let me see. The zooming still don't work, though. Can I move? Can I just... But then it doesn't let me zoom at all. If I do that. Ah. Fuck it. Alright, so Clown Man got dropped. I don't know what his plan was. I don't know what the plan was exactly, but yeah, he got popped. Execution completed. Oh wait, that might not be the end of him. Hold on. It look like he about to do some clown shit because he gripping them balloons hard as fuck. Maybe the balloons count as one life for that nigga. You haven't seen the last of me. Oh yeah, he back. Look at him, fuck nigga, yeah. My mask. If you get dropped by a clown, bro, I might have to take back everything I said about you, even though it has nothing to do with, you know, you losing in the fight to a clown. It'll just be too funny. He hitting that hole though. What is he doing? I'm sure I have finished him off. This clown isn't a regular monster. God damn, look at his calves. Yeah, we need this nigga on the heat, bruh. We need a true center. I know he'll be getting hella boars, bruh. Could this be a merge with his costume kind of monster? When it receives damage, do the balloons take his place and burst when the allowed amount of damage is exceeded? My theory is correct. It resists 2 more fatal blows. Oh yeah, that's what I speculated. Oh, he doing all kinds of shit. Nigga brought out the unicycle. Okay. Wait. Did we get a did we know what if this clown was a demon or not? Did they say last chapter? I have to check now. No, they didn't say. This clown might be a demon, bruh. He moving like a demon. If he isn't, I'll be surprised because he taking punches to the head. Depending on how it's used, it can be a very nasty aid skill. Is he talking? Attention, everyone! For our special act today, we have Human Dismemberment Show. Okay, that was him talking. Got popped again. Good thing I got here before it grew into something worse. He bouncing back though. Wait a minute. No. Did he block it? Oh, he blocked it with the mallet. Nah, bro. Hold on. Hold on, man. This ain't no regular clown, bro. The fact that it could block my piercing strike despite being at such a low level, it struck me as recently formed. But it is the rapid growing type. Oh, the Nariki Sword, cool. This is not the job that y'all went to, bruh. Y'all did not go from like pseudo heroes to this. Come on. Hey, why are y'all all together too? Alright, man. Someone is fighting it? Crush it down! Is he a martial artist or something? Thank you so much! Who is that? Wait, an ordinary person? Is he okay? Former Nariki private squad. Ah! I'm getting lots of attention. I'm the center. Wait. Tiger? No. Sweet Mask, this ain't looking good for you, big bo. Tiger? That ain't it, bruh. That ain't it, bruh. I'm the center of attention now. The more they look at me like that, the more I can feel something gradually overflowing in my body. I knew I was meant to be in a spotlight. That nigga is tripping, bro. I like his design though. His design is cool. Let him cook. Alright. Pesky clown. He might be the greatest tiger that we've ever seen. Someone with an extreme desire for attention. Very common indeed. It grows by gathering public attention. Oh. Nah, that's kind of weird, but okay. Okay, so the more eyes he has on him, the stronger he is. So like at base level, he's a tiger, but through special condition, he's like stronger. Probably demon level. Maybe even above, depending. But then that makes you think if it works like that, how would it be if he had like television time or something? Because I don't know if people have to be in attendance or if people just have to be watching them. I would assume that he would need to acknowledge the attention. So like if let's say if like there was helicopters and there was reporters and stuff like that, I feel like that would make him stronger, which would be absolutely insane. The LeBron of tigers. Everyone, it's dangerous here. Please evacuate immediately. I will deal with the monster. That voice! Don't tell me! Could it be you? Handsomely smashed Sweet Mask! Eh? Sweet Mask? Handsomely masked Sweet Mask! What? It's Sweet Mask! For real? What is a big star doing in an amusement park? A secret date on his day off? Are they filming a movie? Sweet Master's here. Where? Where? Is that what the commotion over there is all about? Oh no. No, no. He mad as fuck. He like, bro, these groupie ass niggas, man. Oh no, he is literally getting more swole. So cool. Oh my, I love her so much. Sweet Mask. That nigga is. Let me see how he first looked. Yeah, oh my god. He went from that to this. Shit. Alright, that's 213. Let's change the chapter number. I'm on top of it. I'm on top of it. 214 Fanatics. No Fubuki, no Tatsumaki on the cover, so it's ass. Instead, we got Sweet Mask and Saitama. Whatever. Fanatics. Alright. What's Sweet Mask doing? Acting like he's a big deal. Oh, that twig has a pretty face. That nigga hating like he sound like me. If you're gonna be envious, pick a better target. That man is perfect. There's nothing you can do. All right, now that's Dicky. Now, hold on. Hold up. Now that.
Oh my god, bro. Is dick riding all you do?
Down. That's a little too much, bro. That man is perfect. There's nothing you can do. I seen him in magazines. The muscles on his arms are incredible. You never want to fight against him. This is a woman saying this, correct? Oh, isn't that the actor in those mint gum commercials? They're really selling well. Who the fuck is keeping track of how well's gum is selling? They using anything to dick ride for this man, bruh. Ever since he became the spokesperson for 5 Gum, it's been niggas. Nobody's keeping up with the sales of gum. Come on, bruh. No, Dad. He's the voice of who? Oh, Charisman, the king of heroes. I bought your new single. I'm looking forward to your new album. Where are the cameras? Jesus Christ. Oh, yes. Oh, I forgot. I didn't think about that too. What about if people go live? Nah, if he turned into a dragon, that'd be some nut shit. A TV show? A hidden camera show? Are we being filmed? No way, I'm having a bad hair day. This is not an act. The monster is real. Run away now. Is he mad about something? He has such beautiful legs. Look over here. What the fuck is that? As an OG fan with a double-digit fan club membership number, you bandwagon fans need to shut up. The proper etiquette is to quietly appreciate his beauty. I can even hear sweet Sama's voice with all that noise you're making. We're so lucky to get to witness Sweet Sama's hero mode.
Oh my god, bro. Is dick riding all you do?
Thank you for your input. Is that idol really fighting himself? I heard he uses a body double for... Bro, they are making up shit. They didn't hear this stuff, bro.
But that wasn't me.
A body double?
That was a body double, and we've done dozens of switches.
Like, who told you that? I heard he uses a body double for his hero activities. Looks like that was just a false rumor. Of course, I once saw him instantly kill a monster with just a chop. He's actually really strong. What happens to the drama he is filming if he enters his face? Oh well. Looks like it would be faster to just take it down to make them evacuate. How many digits on y'all fan card? Mine's triple. Oh my lord. I ain't never fanboying for a man like this. Or a woman either, for that matter. Wow. Ah, this is amazing. Screams have turned into cheers. You. Have you always gotten so much attention? Ah. Nah, he might turn into a fucking. He has to at least be demon, but if he turns to a dragon, what's good, Morgan? Woo! Knock his glasses off. Got your glasses. His sunglasses. I want them. No, they're mine. Stop. Don't come near. Golly. Oh, okay. That was smooth. That was smooth. That was smooth. Grabbed him out of the way while kicking him in the face. All right. He mad as fuck. You wasn't fanboying over Dr. Garcia, though? You wasn't fanboying over Dr. Garcia, though? You firing for those glass hots if you could resell them for $1,000? Nah. I mean, I play shit cool, you know what I mean? I just be chilling, you know what I mean? I be that motherfucker like, what's $1,000, nigga? You know what I mean? I ain't gotta do all that, bro. I'm the type of nigga, if somebody throw $1 million in the air, I'ma just walk right past it, go to my destination like I ain't even see that shit for real. Cause I'm the type of nigga to be like, I'm gonna make that shit anyways, you know. Fuck. God damn. That motherfucker hurt. Also, this is a nice ass panel right there. Boom. I know that motherfucker hurt. He beating his ass. He's still standing though. He's still gripping them balloons. Oh! Okay, he finally took one life. Amazing! Did you see that? Wombo combo. What's going on? Why are there so many people? Looks like Sweet Matt song is here. A fan service event? It seems like he's fighting a hero. But what if the balloons aren't lives? What if the balloons just like means he about to turn up on some bullshit? That happened in the show. Where was it in Bleach that it happened? I think it happened with Hisugaya, where his Bankai, they thought it was like a countdown for his ability running out, but it was actually the opposite. I think it was Bleach what I'm thinking about. But yeah, what if the balloons are like, cause he thought it was like, you know, a life for cumulative damage, but what if it's on some like Pokemon Bite shit where he takes all of that damage and then it's like, all right, now I'm about to you burst my bubble, my balloons, I'm about to bust on you, nigga. What if it's like that? Let's record this and post online. Oh. So it did work how I said it was going to work. This nigga about to get beat by social media. Yep. So, yo, this is like one of the this is one of the most like crazy conditional powers ever, bruh. Because when I think about some of the people that get stronger on some bullshit, I think of like Metal Bat with the fighting spirit. Or you can even think about Garo and how he adapts and whatnot. This is kind of crazy though. All he needs is an audience, and then if he get television, somebody recording him, whatever, he goes viral. This nigga just gets stronger and stronger. I'm trying to see if he turns to a dragon for real. But yeah, they own the TikToks, YouTubes, Twitters, all that. Amusement park is the worst place this fight could have taken place for Sweet Mask. An incident? That monster's so disgusting. That clown's body is swelling up, isn't it? Oof. Oof. Such an impressive amount of attention. Ah, power is overflowing. It's scary even for me. Ah, thank you, Sweet Mask. Fuck. They hold him. We need a new title though. Like, what is he? He ain't no way you're a tiger still. The Clout Monster for real. Ooh. Oh no, okay. This one clean. What you are. So is he gonna reveal himself to the world? Cause ain't no way he can fight him. Ain't no way he can fight this nigga on a human level. He has to show a bit of his mind. I mean, he already looks like he crushed his arm, so they gonna see the regeneration. What is Saitama doing, by the way? He didn't leave, did he? What the fuck is he doing? Oh yeah, he did leave. I don't know why I thought he was still in here. Well, he's fucked. He's fucked. He got to show himself if he wants him to survive. That is, because he'll survive this, but these niggas ain't unless he shows himself. Everyone, run away now! I will sign autographs to do whatever you want later. Right now, you need to leave this place immediately. Is he saying something? Hero Sweet Mask, please do your best. Bro, they don't listen for shit. Like, yo, if I saw a monster progressively getting bigger and bigger and bigger, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, that's special effects. Nigga, do you see any like TV crew around this bitch? I'm leaving. I'm like, yeah, this nigga, something ain't right. Something ain't right. And you can hear him, how desperate he's telling everybody to run away, and niggas are still stupidly just standing there. But it's the One Punch Man verse, man. Some of the common folk are just dumb as fuck. I knew niggas was dumb as fuck when they let some random nigga convince them that Saitama really didn't beat that monster, and it was all like smoke and mirrors type shit. I mean, did he really do anything? The A-class heroes already fought Deep Sea King. When niggas let somebody like that convince them, I knew the public was stupid as fuck. Left to go play games with King. Murata went on a colored chapter cover street for this art. Now I'm standing there as CGI. Okay. All right. Thanks to you, I just became stronger than you. After I kill Sweet Mask, I will slaughter everyone in this amusement park. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he crushing the fuck out that arm. That way, it might make the news and I'll receive more and more public attention. All the heroes who come running here will also get annihilated. It will get reposted over the internet and will be broadcast on TV and radio. Everyone will get excited talking about me every day. It's so funny. It's so funny though. He would have been ass had he been in the Monster Association arc. He would have been so ass because there was no it was in Z City, no public attention, and the shit was underground. He would have literally got washed immediately. That's so funny to me. That nigga bid his time. He said he probably got the call. He probably got the call from Phoenix Man or Psychos. He was like, nah, I'm gonna sit this one out, bro. He like, is there gonna be holes there? Nah, I'm good, bro. The bowl cut neat might be #1 villain in the series. Yeah, Did he really? I hate that nigga, man. What's good, Gums? This was a top 3 day on Twitter in the One Punch Man universe. How would Black Sperm work in terms of attention? I don't know. Because I feel like they had to be focused on it. And I feel like Black Sperm is kind of, I mean, not kind of. He is whimsical. So he might watch it for a bit, but then he'll probably be like, yeah, this shit boring. And then leave. But I don't know. That's an interesting question. It will become a festival, and I will become more and more powerful. We have a special report from the Dorinki amusement park. More and 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 more. The disaster level wolf alarm has gone off, but it's almost impossible to hear it over the crowd cheering. More. 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 A-class top hero, handsomely masked Sweet Mask, is fighting a mysterious clown monster. Although there are incoming reports about injured persons, the big star's performance is attracting lots of attention to the scene. Yeah, you can already see the claws. Yeah, damn. It's funny. Whenever Sweet Mask fights somebody strong, it's under the worst conditions for him. That's pretty funny. I mean, I only got 2 examples. Well, technically 3, because he fought Pure Ugly twice. But yeah, for Pure Ugly twice, and then this clown monster with all the clout and attention on him, because this is not something he wants when he has to fight Sirius. Oh? An assessment of the situation was wrong. I underestimated my opponent's special ability. This monster has already reached demon level or above. Well, yeah, I figured that. I'm surprised we ain't got the title yet. Where are you going? Okay, hold on. Oh, I see. He kicked the mallet down. Okay. Ooh, is he gonna split him with his own blade? Oh, I thought he was gonna make him like sit all the way down on his blade. That'd have been crazy. Shit. Grabbing that nigga like a little like a fun size Snicker bar. Oh my god. Yo, they be doing this nigga dirty. Oh my god. I think the only niggas I seen get done this dirty are Moomin Rider and Tank Top. Fear Ugly was doing niggas dirty that arc, man. He really was doing niggas dirty, man. They giving Pesky Clown Fear Ugly levels of brutality. Yeah. Fuck. He did it with both hands too. Shit. Yeah, stop it, please. Everyone wants to see you die a miserable, pathetic death. Do your best, Sweet Mask. Sweet Summer. Bro. Not like this. We are out of words. Sweet Mask. So cruel. This is bad. He's passing out. The monster has focused its attacks on Sweet Mask's face, which now looks completely destroyed. Someone, please. Isn't there any other hero who could provide backup? Stop it! Shocking. The bastard is a level dragon. Wait. Well, wait. Are they announcing that? Oh my fucking god. He actually became a dragon. What the fuck? This clown is fucking crazy. This clown is fucking crazy, yo. What the fuck? Nah, Psycho should have. I mean, they said this is a. He said this is a recently turned monster, but if Psycho's had this nigga on his SWAT on their squad, she could have put him in a perfect situation to get him like. I mean, shit. I don't know how. I don't know what his ceiling is, but she could have put him in a grand situation. Like she definitely could have set that up to make him fight at peak levels. Fuck. Ah, my hair! I've never taken down one by myself. Tiger the Dragon as quickly as crazy. It's insane. We've never seen a power jump like that. No, we've never seen a power jump like that, right? Like we've seen people get upgraded to demon, and we've seen people like demons be upgraded to dragons, but we've never seen Tiger the Dragon. That's fucking insane. That's like getting your pawn to the end of the chessboard and making that hole a queen. Oh my fuck. Oh, he got fucked up. What did she send him to the martial arts tournament instead of Goketsu? Ooh, that would be mad interesting. He'll be strong off the rip too. That'd have been interesting. Shit. I can't with this body. Booted his ass. Not if I maintain my human appearance. I had to release my true form. But the crowd is watching. I can't expose my true identity here. What's more important, Sweet Mask? He's got to release. Either he has to release it or somebody has to save him. It's no. He can't do anything. He can't win in that form. Hey, that's my bitch. It's collapsing. What's the choice, Sweet Mask? You know what's funny about this whole thing too? This and don't get me wrong, this is not the scenario I was thinking of, but basically what we're getting from Sweet Mask is what I wanted from him when he fought Pure Ugly. It's been a minute since that podcast where I talked about it, but one of the things I was talking about when he fought Pure Ugly was like what I wanted out of the fight. And I don't remember if I said this like during a fight or afterwards, whatever it may be. What I wanted from Sweet Mask in that fight was to possibly like, I don't know, maybe like maim himself. And this is before we got the redraws of him showing himself to be a monster. So that I didn't have that information that he like had some monster form at all. But I was thinking like maybe he could have maimed himself, like made himself blind to fight Pure Ugly. Basically relinquish a part of the sweet, handsome persona to be able to fight a monster. That's what I was getting at. And we're getting that and more with this. I think this is a lot better than the scenario I was thinking of because this hits on a lot of different factors. It hits on part of his vanity as like the handsome sweet mask, his reputation, and just like the core of what it means to be a hero. Because for him, being a hero isn't just being good, it's looking good. And he kind of has to sacrifice one of those things, either sacrifices the people to maintain his reputation or sacrifice his reputation to save the people. Because there's pros and cons, and it may seem like the easy choice is to save the people, but if he does that and they see that he's a monster, I feel like that's going to really shake up things in the Hero Association, especially considering we have the Neo Heroes and they've already established themselves as I don't know what you want to call it. They're like, I can't call it. I was going to say the Burger King to their McDonald's, but that's not quite right because they're like really real competition. But yeah, they're the secondary option, right? And they're gaining more and more power and more. They're taking away heroes from the Hero Association. So if he, who has stayed and been a staple in the Hero Association, being one of the most popular guys there, one of the more stronger guys and one of the most popular guys there, if he shows himself to be a monster, not only will people within the Hero Association go, what the fuck they doing over here? Let me go holler at the Neo Heroes real quick. The public themselves are maybe going to stop funding. I would imagine a lot of the funding that goes into the Hero Association, a lot of it is because of Sweet Mask and the reputation he's built. Because I mean, he's an idol. So, and we know the Hero Association works off of donations and other things. Like they had to have big spenders to get all the funds that they have for the gear and gadgets and all the shit that they have for the hero, they provide for the heroes. So Sweet Mask has a lot more importance, and his reputation is one that needs to be protected. I don't know how valuable his reputation is in comparison to all these people at this amusement park, but yeah, that's all to say that this has a lot more stakes than one might imagine on the surface. What's good, Midnight? Isn't it more about what you are rather than how you're seen? We're all human after all. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Ah, he's doing it. Let's see. It stopped. Holy shit. Transformation, revert. There he is. Well, I definitely see why he was hot in this hole. Also, I'm going to make a connection. This is not totally, it's not the same thing because their character, the makeup of the characters aren't the same. But now that we got all of this on the table, Sweet Mask kind of has this relation to Bisky. For any of my Hunter x Hunter watchers, I guess I will spoil Hunter x Hunter for you up for Greed Island. So if you watch the anime, at least you're good. If you haven't watched Hunter x Hunter, don't know anything at all, mute me for the next 45 seconds. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of the whole Bisky situation because Bisky has a complex about how strong and big she actually is, and she does the same thing as Sweet Mask because this is Sweet Mask's real form because he said transformation revert, which means the handsome sweet, but that guy right here is the Veil. And it's the same thing for Bisky, like the cute, tiny version of Bisky, that is not her real form. That's something that she has to work on making herself look like. Her real form is her huge, muscular self. So yeah, she has the same complex of Sweet Mass when it comes to not wanting to be in that form because she just thinks is kind of ugly. It's nowhere, but she doesn't have nowhere near the same insecurities as Sweet Mass because this is a whole different level. You know what I mean? This is a couple notches above that. You know, this isn't, man, shit. Like I got the complex about my big forehead. It's not like that. It's on some shit where it's like, yo, if I show you my real form, all the hoes gonna drop me. Everybody swiping in a different direction on Tinder. All the hoes gonna hate me. Yeah. All right, that was 215. 216. Let's go. 216 is title Monster. We got 3 more chapters left. Oh shit! I didn't change the chapter number. Shit. Oh well. Oh well. Fuck it. All right, we got Saitama, Tatsumaki, Genos, and Monica on the cover. 2 guys, 2 girls. Never made that connection. Why does my chat shows up so late? I may have fixed it. Okay. Shit, one of them dudes on the boat start feeding for her though. Don't forget. Yeah, but technically he didn't feed for the version that we saw. Cause that form was she was even more muscular in that form. That was a slight muscular Bisky. But he probably still be feeding because he was what was I think his name was Wergay. I think that was his name. Like Darkshine exposing himself as not being a black man. He's never even presented himself to be a black man. I can't remember a chapter where Darkshine was like, hey nigga. All right, let's see. It came back up. Look, it's Sweet Mass. He's holding it up with his bare hands. Awesome, such power. Sweet Mass will save us. I'm used to it. Twitch chat is always behind by like a fucking minute. Shit, bruh. Oh, there was another thing I was thinking about. Okay, yeah, that's the next thing I want to talk about. This whole thing that's going on with Sweet Mass kind of reminds me of one of the character arcs for if anybody has read or watched My Hero. I'm not really even that big of a fan. It's just something I remember. If anybody remembers Shinso, Shinso is the one with the mind control powers, the one who has the mask and like the purplish hair. The reason I relate that to this is because Shinso had a complex about his powers being tailored more towards villainy than like anything hero related because it's mind control powers. So it's kind of like this inherently evil power. And the only reason I relate it to this is because I think about when it comes to hero work, heroism in general, I think usually we think about it in a very simple way where it's like you see trouble, the hero saves the day, that's it. But it's a lot of other political factors and biases that you have to navigate over being a hero because you're in a public eye. More so not just doing the right thing in terms of saving people the right way, because you can't like beat someone up and then destroy everything, because then that's not good for business. I don't mean it just like that, but I mean like looking good in terms of literally how you look, because how you look does dictate how safe the public feels around you. And not to say that shows haven't thought about that, because that's something that's been explored with The Boys, for example. And like I said, My Hero has also explored it too, because you had like a whole thing where Shigaraki exposed Endeavor for all the things he's done, all the heinous shit he's done to the public, and basically killed his image. So I just think it's interesting to go the whole political matter whenever you're having heroes engage with the public, because I think the public sometimes could just be used as like a generic backdrop. They're kind of here to either gas someone or shit on them and whatnot, but whenever you talk about heroes and how they try to make themselves look to the public, I think that it makes the world feel a lot more three-dimensional. It makes it feel more realistic, because what they shown, they're gonna be stans, there's gonna be haters, all that type of shit. I don't know. I think it just gives the masses who don't have a face or a voice really a lot more importance in the story. He put it back up. Sweet mass, 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 sweet mass. I know they about to be heated. Sweet mass, sweet mass. Oh, I really gotta thank you for continuing to entertain me. It's a spirit of service. I expect nothing less from an idol. Them ain't even abs. Them like spider eggs on his stomach. You know what I love about you know what I love about when niggas get injured in these type of shows? It's always just they shirts. They pants be staying on. Pants, shoes, I like they like we locked in. Shirt gotta come off. Oof. Oh my god, he got the Uncle Ruckus eyes. Even he looks scared. Like, what the fuck? This nigga uglier than me. Sweet man. Oh shit. God. That whole hurt. Nigga just said fuck. God damn, I know that bitch hurt. Another one. Crunch his whole shin, yeah. Cade is facing. The holes are scared. Sweet Mash, you should have never even said nothing, bruh. Are you guys hurt? I gotta change his voice, bruh. How you doing, girl? You still fuck with me? When the shit hits the fan, are you still a fan? Looking ass. Looking ass, boy. No, I ain't a fan of you, nigga. You ugly. Damn. Monster, don't look over here. See, and that's what I meant. Like it's not something you really think about, the appearance of a hero and whatnot, but you can't really blame the public for being scared when seeing someone like that. You would immediately think that that's a monster too. It's sad. He giving Fury competition. Let me see. Is he? He might be uglier than Fury ugly. I'm not sure. But the thing is, like, it's his face. Like, his face might be uglier than Fury's, but I guess like the rest of his body isn't, because Fury ugly got that big ass belly button, and it's like, and then he bad body too. Yeah. Gross! Monster, don't look over here! Eh? What is this? What are you, bastard? You completely changed your appearance. Can't transform back. Amon, I can't concentrate. Oh, he thought he transformed back. Yeah, using too much power, big bro. Sweet Mass is monsterized? An imposter? It must be! The monster was mimicking Sweet Mass. My consciousness is fading away. This is a huge exclusive. Cameras, capture that. 0 wins, 1,525 losses? Holy. Just wait, King. I will get my first win against you. Hey, Genos. Where are you going? Sensei! A vicious monster has appeared in I-City, Nariki amusement park. Sweet Mass is engaged in battle, but the enemy has the upper hand, so the S-Class dispatch notice has been issued. This is an unbelievable sight. Sweet Mass's appearance has changed? What could possibly be happening? The Ghost of Saitama, hope my flow stay propelling. How do you think Atomic Samurai, Atomic Samurai and Flashy Flash will react to this? Because, you know, they had their little spat with Sweet Mass. I wonder how Tatsumaki will react to this. Because Tatsumaki kind of, it's not to the same degree as Sweet Mass, but she also has like a very like zero tolerance for monsters. There are no words to describe it, but that's an appearance of something that's definitely not human. Sensei, what the hell is this? Genos, I'm going on ahead. Huh? Okay. 2 more chapters. That's 217. Oh. 217, a stone. Eh? Is this really Sweet Mass? Monster-like appearance? That's clearly a monster. Yeah, isn't it monsterization? No, the bastard has been mimicking human form. That must be it. Ah, and I've been a supporter all this time. It's looking this way, isn't it? Is it going to eat us? Don't push, you idiot. Ow! Get out of the way! Run! News helicopters. The crowd that's pouring in. Footage from internet live streams! Not to mention information spreading like raging tides through images and texts. At this very moment, this place has the attention of the entire world. Oh my god, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck? Just how high are you gonna take me? Oh, more power-ups. Pesky Clowners really just monster academics. It's your order to teach academics. What the fuck? Bro, I really need to know how strong this nigga is, bro. Oh my god. Friendly fire between monsters? Are any real heroes coming yet? Damn, any real heroes? We won't let you take Sweet Summer just Sweet Summer's form just like that. Monster! I hope you get torn to pieces. Bitch, shouldn't y'all be worried about the clown, nigga? There's a clown nigga ripping him limb from limb. He literally just grew arms. Y'all still complaining about Sweet Mass deceiving you or whatever the fuck? Nigga, get out of there. See, this is what I mean about the public in One Punch Man is stupid as shit. Like, look at these niggas. Look at, oh, you can't really see her face like that. But she's up there going, argh. Like, bruh, hold on. Actually, I can give you a better picture. Hold on. Look at her. Like, get your stupid ass out of here. What are you doing? Now there won't be anyone who can still see me as a hero. But even then, ooh, bang on this little stupid ass. Hold on, I got y'all. Damn. He beating the shit out that boy. All right, Sweet Mask. My fault, big bro. I ain't know you was banging like that. Stomping on his ass. He's a monster. There's no doubt. Where's the exit? Now y'all want to run. Everyone, please stay calm. That ain't helping. Don't push, it's dangerous. Dragon Slayer, Ma. If we had the power suits, we'd just send everyone flying away. Hey. Don't block the way. Move now. It hurts. Mama. Nigga just stomped on his head. Blue Fire here. What's the situation? What? Is that Sweet Mask? Why are you stomping on niggas' heads? It's an imposter. Are you telling me that a monster taking that form of a hero just happened to slip through without anyone noticing at the association? That's major negligence. You gotta do something about it. Kill it with fire. No, that is Sweet Mask. He risked his life to save the Ferris wheel passengers. However, he was acting like a hero. It's obvious. He couldn't see clearly because of we couldn't see clearly because of all that smoke. Don't fall for it. Last time we saw Blue Fire, he got his arm ripped off by Garo. Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, I see right there. shit. I remember now. The girl I broke up with is a big fan of his. It pisses me off. What? I would call him an incel, but he just said he had a girlfriend. But this is what I mean. Bro, these niggas are dumb. The girl I broke up with is a fan of his. So did your girl break up with you because she's a fan of him? Why exactly are you mad at him? What is throwing a rock at him gonna do? Wouldn't he just beat your ass next? What are you trying to accomplish here? This is my issue with how people treat like monsters or demons. If you think somebody has a demon, this is the problem I had with like Naruto, the way people treated Naruto. If you think a nigga has a demon in a body, why are you mistreating them? If I knew a nigga had a demon in a body and they could unleash that bitch at any time, either I'm going to keep my distance, meaning I'm hands off, I'm not going to make fun of him, I ain't going to say shit about him, I ain't going to pay attention. Either I'm hands off or I'm being cool with them. Hey Naruto, yeah, wanna go for some ramen, my nigga? Yeah, I know you ain't got like spoiled milk at your house, bro. Let's get some cinnamon toast crunch. You know what I mean? Let's get some Wheaties. Anything, bro. But niggas be seeing monsters and then mistreat them and then be surprised when the monsters turn on them. It's like the movie Carrie. When Carrie was showing her powers, it's like, bro, why were y'all making fun of her and doing all that shit if you thought she was this and that? That's not smart. Well, at least he called him a dumbass. Hey. It's a cold panel right there. I have to save that one. So it's like Saitama gonna do what Blast did for Sweet Mass back in the day. Really cool. Oh wait. Oh, I forgot. I gotta actually click the. Give me a second. There we go. Just getting started, 218. The time we had tea together, I was thinking, what's the deal with him? But turns out you're a really cool guy. Phew, it's a great chance. If you kill me right now, you become famous overnight. It would be my honor to witness the birth of the ideal hero. Oh, got you. Thank you. That's good, McDude. It's still going on about that. You really are persistent. Take a good look. It's too late for me. Please. You're just getting started. It's going to get more and more interesting. Satsuki. It's dangerous. Get out of here now. How's that? The monster version of me is pretty damn strong, isn't it? I'll crush your head if you don't fight back. So what will you do? Hold on tight. You go and become the ideal hero of yours. In other news. Holy fuck. The monster disaster that occurred in I City today at 1600 has become a major trending topic. According to multiple witness statements, Sweet Mass is a monster. The authenticity of these statements will be confirmed through recorded video evidence and expert analysis. The Hero Association will undergo a fair deliberation process based on the evidence and render a judgment. We're unable to establish communication with Sweet Mass. The issue of whether it is justified to hunt him down if he is determined to be a monster has generated much debate online. Based on previous cases of dangerous criminals, convincing the masses in order to expand their influence, many hope to skip the process of capturing him and go straight to execution instead. It has been confirmed that the footage is genuine. Kate Baldy, who was taken from the scene, has returned safely, although he says he does not know where Sweet Mass is. It's a grave situation, a huge blow to the Hero Association. Some sponsors have even started to say that they would demand damage compensation. So it's pretty much exactly what I said. I said that him turning into a monster would be a huge blow to the Hero Association because of who Sweet Mass is. Like, obviously, he's not an S class, but it's not even like the S class or the most like they're the most popular and accessible heroes. There's some people like we saw that one fangirl of Tatsumaki. There's some people like that, but Sweet Mass, for all intents and purposes, from what we know, is the most popular hero. And with that popularity comes those sponsors, comes the money that ends up funding the Hero Association. Which allows them to get all the tools and gadgets and all that other stuff that that they need. And also what Sweet Mass did was he created a level of trust between the public and the Hero Association. Because one thing you had to think about is that heroes are going to cause trouble even helping people. If you had heroes who are like unsanctioned, who aren't in a Hero Association, kind of like what Saitama was doing before, basically being a vigilante, that's not a good thing, because when you don't put them under one umbrella, then people will start to question motives and other things of that nature. Whereas if you're under the Hero Association, that is a brand that gives them some level of trust. Sweet Mass was the brand for the time. So even if heroes were to cause trouble in lieu of them helping people, whether it be like collateral damage, the buildings destroyed because of them fighting a monster, whether it be like, I don't know, them just making a mistake or whatever it may be, they were able to make those mistakes because of the trust that the Hero Association had with the public. Now with this, it's because of Sweet Mass, especially because he was that guy for them, and now they're looking at him as a monster. That trust doesn't exist. So now it's a matter of who's going to step up, because the Hero Association is dying. They're slowly dying right now. I didn't take the Neo Heroes. I won't say I didn't take them seriously, but I didn't think that they had this much control. But with this Sweet Mass thing, it really puts them in critical condition, because they don't have a singular hero that I can think of right now that could build them that cachet. Maybe King does have that, but we know what King is. So I don't know. Tatsumaki's way too antisocial for it. I can't think of anybody. Same thing with Flashy Flash. Like they don't really work well. Yeah. So I see why Sweet Mass is trying to build up Saitama, especially because he was so much of an unknown commodity and such. Because he knows like these S class heroes ain't really shit. They ain't really shit for real. I can't believe that the advertising pillar of the Hero Association of all people was a monster. You're telling me no one was able to recognize his true identity? He did in fact avoid Metal Knight's monster detection gate, as he usually enters through the roof via helicopter. He managed to keep his composure and entered and exited the enemy's headquarters at will. What a terrifying monster. But there are testimonies that he also helped the park visitors at the scene. You mean a testimony from the former Nariki private squad that wasn't worth a damn during a Monster Association operation, right? Do you really think that bunch could be trusted? I mean, like, but why wouldn't they be able to be trusted just because they failed in the Monster Association operation? Unless you think they're monsters too. Them being failures doesn't really mean anything. Ahmad literally sacrificed everything to save people, and the very same people treated him like a villain. Doesn't matter how much good you do, people always find a way to make the bad outweigh it. I think it's deeper than that. I think it's I think it's a lot more simple than that. I literally just think that if you look people aren't going to go too deep about things, especially when Sweet Mass's appearance is as polarizing as it is. The minute people see Sweet Mass look like that, they're not thinking about anything they're not thinking about intentions. They're not thinking about what he may have done. They see a monster, so he is a monster. That's it. That's literally it. I won't say people. I was going to say people only know what they see, but it's a little deeper than that. It's the fact that people don't want to look into it deeper. Nuance is lost, and that is a real thing with current society. And Sweet Mass knew that. That's why he's always made it a point to look good in public eye, because he knew how easy it was to sway the minds of the people, and considering how his true form looked, he understood what showing himself his true self would be. I'm pretty sure that's the executive that was selling cycles to the Tsukiyomi. Or one of. I had to go back. Hey, come this nigga. Come this nigga. Yo, he already got his best. I'm low key hoeing somebody's face. Look at him. Come on. They're probably trying to put us in their debt, expecting employment as heroes with generous compensation in return. I see. They really are worthless scum, aren't they? How would the association be able to conduct donations in the future? Up to this moment, our financing plan relied heavily on this popularity. We need to find another spokesperson. See, this is what I mean. I don't think they have anybody like that. They don't, like, because you can't sell people on how strong you are. This is the thing. When you're as strong as the S-class heroes, we understand that there's tiers, and that's why there's rankings, but there's more than the rankings than strength. But the rankings kind of separate them in terms of strength, sort of. However, to the average person, what's the difference between Atomic and, this is going to sound crazy, just bear with me. What's the difference between Atomic and Fubuki? if I'm a normal person. There's not much difference between the two because unless I'm able to see them consistently fight demons and dragons, they're going to destroy most of the monsters that I'm aware of. Because it's not like demons and dragons are a common appearance, much less the deployment of S-class heroes. So to the general public, the strength doesn't mean much up to a certain point. I say that to say it doesn't really matter how strong somebody is in the S class or the A class. What matters is how appealing they are, how charismatic they are to get the public to believe in them. And not only do you have to have the appearance to do that, like Sweet Mask, you have to have the media savvy as well. You have to be smart. So even if, let's say they try to trot Tatsumaki out there. Tatsumaki she doesn't work because she's too antisocial. And I'm not saying she couldn't play the political game, but she wouldn't try. She wouldn't try. So that's out the window. I mean, shit, we could literally, I'm about to go down the line. Let me go down the line. I gotta switch screens. So we got Blast. That nigga don't show up. Tatsumaki wouldn't be willing to do it. This nigga retired. I don't think Atomic would do it either. Child Emperor would be good for it, maybe. But I don't really know if he has like because he's a kid, you know, so I don't know if that would, I don't know how appealing he would be to the public, you know. He'd definitely have some fans, but it wouldn't be anywhere close to what Amai has amassed. Metal Knight wouldn't work because he's a robot nigga. King, maybe they could build up King. It's a possibility, but King himself is, you know, very timid. So yeah, I know he's at Neo, but I'm saying if they wanted to. Tatsumaki loved that one commercial they ran of. Yeah, but it's only so much smoke and mirrors you could throw at her. Zombie Man, he's a zombie. That nigga a zombie. He do got fans though. Drive Knight wouldn't work. Pig God, come on. Darshan, that nigga black. Watchdog Man don't give a fuck about nothing but Q City. Flash too antisocial. Genos wouldn't care either about the political side of it. Metal Bat also is like that as well. We saw how he was acting when he had to protect the Narinkis. Tank Top Master. He could work. Maybe. But I still don't think he would get the cachet because he doesn't have like the handsome face, you know, just a swole nigga. And then we got the rapist. We're fucked. We're fucked. The only one who I could see as a viable person to step up in any capacity is King. That's the only person. He's the only one. You would have to go to like the A class heroes to try to build up somebody, and I don't know how much you could do that. I have to look at all the A class heroes, but it's not a lot of people who could step into a My Mad shadow. Chill, they got the bubbly boys, man. Fuck out of here. Pig God, it's time for you to step up. Pig God, you know, nice guy, but he's fat. Let's finish this up. Where did I end? Okay. We have dispatched scouts everywhere, but there hasn't been much progress. Everyone gave the same answer. I already have a contract with someone else. So it's that new organization. What an eyesore. Is that my girl? Skinny pig guy got it. Is he handsome enough though? I don't think he's handsome enough. Blast whereabouts are basically unknown. Sweet mass belonging to us was supposed to be one of our strengths. Tell me about it. Let's not talk about him anymore. The hand of Neo can be seen in the news too, as usual. Let's hear what the Let's hear what the heroes have to say. The Hero Association's heroes said, Watchdog Man also can detect him. If he was truly a dangerous monster, I should have known by his smell. It's an ongoing investigation. The ambiguous zombie man. I can't make any comments until the situation's been cleared up. He ain't looking up nothing. Eczema crumbs, yeah. Some cryptic words too. Me personally, I believe his actions were filled with tank topism. Shout out Tank Top, man. Good guy. These were all comments from heroes belonging to the Hero Association, but they seem rather vague, don't they? What do you think, commentator Ignoramus? What? Are they serious? Is Japan Mech Knight and Zombie Man with Move fans? Nigga, no. We're not talking about character. It's different if these characters are living real life. In real life, you're not going to feel safe that a zombie nigga is protecting you. Or I should say, most of the public wouldn't. I don't know what they're talking about. Because it's different if you're talking about like characters in a manga or anime. Yeah, sure. Mech's cool. Hey. Zombie Man, hey. But in real life, and let's hear the comments from the heroes belonging to the new association, Neo Heroes. Meanwhile, the heroes belonging to Neo Hero said, Darshan, you better not say shit. The most promising A-class would be Stinger. You think so? Oh, you know who could have helped? I know he's not in a hero association, but you know who could have helped? Why am I forgetting his name? I'm forgetting his name just as quick. Darshan, I could have. Man, I would be mad as hell if you said some shit like that. Oh, why am I forgetting your name? Oh, Suryu. Suryu would have helped this hero association majorly. I think he could have been able to do it. Nah, not Ian. He cool though. Nah. Damn, Mr. A look raw as hell. He dripped the fuck out. Honestly, and trustworthiness, that's our motto. Neo Heroes has emphasized the utilization of technology to thoroughly enforce these values, and of course, the control over our members is impeccable. I mean, if we really needed it, I'm sure Fubuki would be willing. Fubuki got the face. She does like attention. But I don't know. I feel like Fubuki's doesn't got like the it factor. And this coming from a Fubuki fan. She's missing something, and I can't quite put it into words. You know what it is? I don't know if Fubuki truly understands what it means to be a hero in the public eye yet. If she had that, then maybe I would agree. Maybe I would agree. Or maybe it's because I can't really see Fubuki in like that serious light of being an ambassador for the Hero Association. Probably because like she's spending her days like doing some Ed Netty shit with the Fubuki group. They could build something up with her though. That's true. That is true. Enough with Sweet Mask. Enough with the Hero Association. If they ended up in this situation as a result of neglecting the quality of their heroes and only worrying about looks, they're a failure as a pro-hero organization. Actually, I think you missed the last few volume extras. Send it to Discord. Too much text. I'm gonna skim through this all. Although I feel embarrassed I have been asked for an autograph, I haven't really come up with a personal signature, so I always end up drawing some kind of character illustration. Once I had the opportunity to watch Murata Sensei-san and draw an impromptu illustration of a Shikishi? Shikishi board greeting card right next to me. It was truly a form of art. This is hard. The one I hate the most had to show up: the Merciless Drive Night, the secret of Drive Night, the last minute appearance Drive Night, the Small Fry Hunter Drive Night. They hating the behind the scenes operator Drive Night. Since being registered in the Hero database 2.5 years ago, his win rate is 100%, but his actions are often perceived more as extermination or disposal than fighting. One hero critic comments, if he could overcome that loser mindset of only going after opponents he can beat, he might have the potential to break into the top 3. As for his behavior as a hero and marketing, pretty shitty. Tatsumaki stand. What's good, Choco? With that comment, which could easily be interpreted as provocation, the reporter even dared to ambush Drive Knight for an interview, but Drive Knight only reply was, "I don't care, this is how I fight." Such curt response earned public backlash. I respect that. His fan service is poor. He has never once agreed to sign an autograph to take a picture. In addition, due to particular noise emitted during his battles, nearby electronic devices malfunction, making any filming and recording impossible. Witnessing him in action is extremely rare. Among Hero fans, opinions were split from the beginning. He's got that mysterious charm. Is he really even active? But that lack of information sometimes leads to the propagation of bad rumors. He's sketchy. Ain't him? Is he even human? He is too mysterious that he gives off creepy vibes. One simply can't get to like him. I heard that after taking out a monster, he left the place abandoning a fallen hero. What? If he's actually a bad guy, is this really about? Our reporting team, determined to uncover the truth, finally secured permission for a close-up documentary. Drive Night, we're in your hands. Though stoic and quiet, his absolute condition for allowing filming is to prioritize the safety of the reporting team above all else, giving us a glimpse into his reliable character. Although the material is not for public release, what we saw can only be described as his exceptionally earnest demeanor. On the first day of the interview, he caught wind of a monster attack during his early morning patrol and rushed to the scene. Arriving faster than anyone else, he defeated the monster without letting it suffer, then immediately tended to the injured and handed them to the medical team before abandoning the area. When asked why, he replied, "I simply did what was natural. I don't like being thanked for it." Despite being cold, his true nature was incredibly humane. The fuck is this propaganda? They got him playing with birds? Drive Night rescuing a cat. Drive Night carrying the elder. The fuck? He didn't do this. Drive Night carrying the elderly person's bags. Drive Night donating anonymously to a charity. Drive Night strongly proposing tax reductions to high-ranking government officials. Drive Night taking a lost child to the police station. Even today, he fights to protect peace, no matter what others think of him. He stays true to his own sense of justice until the day monster threats disappear completely. 7-hour close coverage inside Drive Night's mind. He remains a true knight in service to the people. Man, he ain't do this. Apparently, this video's been spreading around town and is having a favorable reception, but if it's not fake, who the hell published it? Did you really agree to a close-up documentary? Don't tell me, are you behind this? This too is how I fight. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Niggas be lying in their raps, bruh. Drive Night doing Yakuza side requests or side quests. Damn, that one cold as fuck too. That one's really cold. I need to see those tax proposals. Me and the bestie. Babuki, no! Babuki-sama sewing? What? I can at least do something like this. Ouch! It left a scar. It's fine. Demon Cyborg, I'm returning this to you. His jacket. Oh, that was nice. As a future executive member of the Fubuki group, that was a flawless performance. I've raised your evaluation again. Is that so? This nigga smelt it? That nigga a freak. He just like me. The stench of machine oil wouldn't go away, so I added a little cologne too. Why are you making that face? The scars, the burn scars she got when she saved Genos from blowing up. I was thinking of the rover thing, but I forgot that got taken out. True though, true. All right. And this nigga butt ass naked. I'm just playing. No, her Rover fight's still canon. But she didn't do the same thing she did in there, right? I forgot what didn't they take out the they took something out. Okay. All right, appreciate it, Ferds. All right, let's see. Close that, close that, close that, close that. All right, we only got a little bit left in the chapter. You want me to make a comment to discredit Sweet Mass and the Hero Association? Yes, camera ready. Nah, my nigga, real nigga, he ain't doing that. And he hates Sweet Mask. Sweet Mask. I don't know if you're really a monster or not, but if you're not doing something crooked as a hero, there's no need to run and hide. Ain't that right? Don't sulk around. If you're a man, come out with your head held high. The Hero Association might turn a blind eye to you, but you can't fool the eyes of us heroes. That's okay. Thank you. Phew. Very smooth. You pushed it right to the edge. Not at all. I just said what I thought. That's all. Those were the heroes from the Neo heroes for you. Such reassuring comments. What do you think, Mr. Who? S.O. Peak. That was so peak. The fuck? I thought you two were like cats and dogs. My little sister was thrilled to get his autograph, you know. Yeah, I remember that. That's cool that they brought that back. Man, that was all the way in season 1. All right. That's it. Good batch of chapters, man. I don't know what Sweet Mass is doing. I don't know if he in a lab, you know, trying to control his power better or whatever. I don't know. Like, where does he go from here? I feel like the job is going to be to make people accept him for who he is, and he has to accept himself for who he is as well. I would imagine that he gets a better grip on his powers, but also that he would be willing to let go more readily if he did go back into the public eye. But even besides that, it's a question I already raised, but who is the next person up as the face of the Hero Association if they're trying to still compete with the Neo heroes? Because their power is slowly dwindling. It's not like they're getting new prominent heroes to join the Hero Association. They're losing people. They're hemorrhaging. So who do you try to hype up to be the guy? Because as I said, with a lot of the S-Class heroes, a lot of them are either antisocial or they're just not built for the spotlight. I don't know. I feel like they may have to go to the A or B class even to hype someone up to that level. Because, like I said, the reason they could go to A or B class is because strength isn't really a factor in you becoming the face. Sweet Mass was who he was being an A-class hero. I won't really use him because we knew he was stronger than where he was. But the reason the strength isn't really a factor is because to the normal person, there's not much of a difference between a B-class hero and an S-class hero, because usually in most normal situations, what they'll see them accomplish is just them destroying a monster. They're not going to really encounter demons like that, and dragons for that matter as well. So their strength isn't really a factor in how marketable they are. it does play some of a factor because you can't hype up someone like Moomin Rider to be the next guy, right? They got to be strong enough. But I feel like once you get to a certain certain like level in B class, you're good. And so Peak had me rolling. That's Peak. Look at that. So yeah, I'm wondering if there will even be a new phase. It would be really interesting if they did hype up Fubuki to that level though, because she's definitely worthy of being an A class hero. We know that without a doubt. It's just that but there's a vacancy now. Her whole opposition with being A class was Sweet Mass, Ion, or the rest of the disciples. So, Life is Strange. She could move up to A class now. She just wanted to be top of her class, so she could be top of A class now with Sweet Mask on. So interesting. I would love to see my girl Fubuki get the spotlight, but at the same time, I don't want her to be used like a puppet. I only want it for her if she wants it for herself. Oh yeah, she did say that. It's been a minute. Yeah, she stopped being scary. But now, like, there's an opportunity for her to be top of A class as well. There's an opportunity because Sweet Maz was the one ultimately standing in her way. She was never going to be, in front of Sweet Maz, so she could be top of A class for sure. For sure. Yeah, good batch of chapters. I didn't realize I was still on that screen. Glad y'all told me to read it at this point, because that was a really good stopping point. But yeah, man, the Neo Heroes got a lot more power than I thought they would. And they're steadily putting their foot on these niggas' necks right now. Oh. They need a hero. We got Fubuki over Atomic Disciples. Well, if we're talking about, it depends on what we're talking about. I mean, I feel that she has a case. If we're just talking about strength, I think she has a case. But I think the more pressing question is like, what can she do to be looked at over those characters? She has to have the feats is not the word I'm looking for. She has to have like the cachet to be put over those characters. Like, what resume has she built to be over those characters? Because we know, but a lot of the stuff that happened in the Monster Association isn't going to really count towards her standing in the Hero Association. A lot of Fubuki's deeds done in that arc was done in the dark. So she has to build her resume up. So I don't know. She could definitely build. I feel she could build a resume up to be with those guys. But I mean, like, if you just look at what's been done in the public, Iron fought a dragon level monster on the surface. Like season 1 stuff. Melzagard. But Buki hasn't done anything like that in a public. Like, we know the whole Rover thing and protecting Genos and whatnot, but she hasn't done anything like that in the public. So she has to do something. And she did fight Does, but I mean, they fought to a fucking stalemate, which still don't make no sense to me. But she has to do something to put herself on par with the disciples in the public eye. Because everybody else, man, yeah, she's stronger than them for sure. But she got to build herself up. That's all it is. So we'll see. We'll see. But then it's a matter of like, is she taking a we'll just leave that alone for now. But yeah, interesting things to talk about. I feel like I've exhausted everything I wanted to talk about that I could think of at this moment. So we'll leave it right there. Cool stream, you know what I mean? Almost 2-hour stream. Appreciate everybody who joined me. I'm about to actually pop into my board stream. Shout out the Lightning Eagle. About to watch him on Twitch and yeah, call it. Yeah. So y'all have a good night, morning, afternoon, wherever you may be in the world. Peace and love from your boy Satsuki the Savage. Discussion for One Punch Man podcast. Bring it back. I'm out.
Back on a mission to put the power back within myself, back within myself. Back on a mission to put the power back within myself, back within myself. Back on a mission to put the power back within myself, back within myself. Back on a mission to put the power back within myself, back within myself. My days have been crazy, friends acting shady. People say they love me when they really hate me. Only God above me, only He can save me. Been led by the Spirit, fought Voldemort as a baby. Searching for the answers, they said